Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're gonna have a good time playing some Gruul Haste, or as I like to call it, Hasty Gruul, because one of the things is when you're playing these creature decks, you're worried about all these sweepers. Well, the best thing you can do is get damage in right after those sweepers go off, and this deck does that very well. Also, as a side note, if you haven't seen the really ridiculous short I put up yesterday with Cowboy Dragon, you should go click on that. Go hunt it down. It's totally worth it. Now, getting into this list, we're going to play 4 Commando Face Kakazan because this makes a hasty creature, but also pumps up some of our stuff. We're going to play Evolving Adaptive. It's not the ideal choice. I mean, we could play something like the new Goat or whatever, but it's not bad for what it is, and we can only get this up to like a 3-3 or 4-4. We are going to play Charming Scoundrel because this does a little bit of everything and helps us out. Lightning Strike, so we have some direct removal. Not a lot, but it's something. We are going to play Yavimaya Iconoclast because it does have Trample and Haste. Of course, Ruby because, well, getting mana on a hasty body is pretty good. Godric, because there is a good chance we should be able to play multiple things in a turn, and we get a flyer out of this. Also Squee, because it's more bodies and can be played out of the graveyard. Samut, because it has a billion abilities and can also draw us cards for each of our haste creatures. And then, of course, Thundering Raiju, because, well, if everything else is on the board and has counters or just has haste, then this is more damage. We're also going to play Arlen the Pack's Hope. Now, this doesn't have haste, but theoretically can let you flash things in during your opponent's end step, so it's still kind of like you cast a thing and it did a thing. But it's actually overall really cool because it does help in the control matchups quite a lot. So we'll see. If it ends up not being that big a deal, we'll probably just turn this into a Thundering Raiju and something else. But that's going to be our pile of cards we're going to be focusing on today. As always, we will have the description, or link in the description down below. But you might want to hang on, see how well this deck does, because I think it actually could be pretty well suited to let you wrap up the end of the season before we get into Thunder Junction. Okie dokie, let's keep this. And I think I actually have to do this with the damage on one so I could play 2 Evolving Adaptives next turn. I think is the plan. Because otherwise it would have just been like Adaptive and then Commando plus Adaptive, which, you know, is okay, but don't think it does anything particular for us. Alright. And then we can play Iconoclast, growing 2 of those. Alright, so this will be a big attack on turn 3. So this comes in, we grow 1 of them to a 2-2, right? And then we kick this. Grow the others into 3-3s. And then we've got a good pile here attacking in. Alright. That was what, 12 on 1 attack step there? Yeah, that's not even going to matter here. Just get in here with this guy. Yeah, we took 4 damage and it was all our own. Ooh, gross. We got a mulligan that one. We'll keep this, get rid of 1 of these, and then we'll see what we can do. Alright, feel like I'm risking it running the Ruby out there. But, because I probably should have scoundreled and got the treasure. Because if Ruby dies here, we're not casting anything next turn. Yeah, that's really what we should have done. Alright. Would have been smarter, but oh well. What's done is done. Having a Squee there would have been big. Yep, Deep Cavern Bat. Yep, missed opportunities. Just played the whole hand poorly here. Interesting, they left us the Squee. Alright, well, we'll take it. Squeeze gonna die, Squeeze gonna die. Like, we knew that was coming. Alright. Okay, opponent's at 8. We can represent lethal now. Creature would be annoying. Alright. Fair. Oh. That's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If my math is correct. No, that's not correct, actually. 2, 3, 4. That's only 7. My math is bad. Should have played another Iconoclast there, but oh well. Opponent, you gotta block, opponent. Wait, what? Yeah, I was gonna say that yeah. Like, that's definitely bad. That were gonna bail us out there, almost. Would have been cool. Okay. They get that. I think they just, yeah, we just let them hit us. They go to 5. We can put them to 3. This will trample. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, that's so awful for us. Alright, well, fortunately, I don't think they can play anything else, so it's probably fine. Oh no, because they block 2, they go to 3. Okay, well, that helps. Alright. Interesting that they didn't try to block 2 if you were going to have a creature die anyway, but this will get us there. Huh. Weird game. Oh. Well, this is a thing. I think we have to mulligan this. Like, it's tempting to play Adaptive into Iconoclast. You know what? Let's just keep it and see what happens. Who knows? This is probably terrible, but who knows? Maybe we draw a red land here. Nope, we didn't. Like I said, there is a world where we could have drawn a red land and then draw a Samet, and that would have been, like, the best possible scenario, but meh. We're now pretty much guaranteed to do nothing on the next turn unless we just draw an untapped red source just to shoot down the Deep Cavern Bat, but now they can just take that. Because it's the only thing we can cast next turn, even if we get the red land. Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. I mean, really, once they play Reaper next turn, we're just dead, right? I guess not totally, because we can Arlen to get 2 bodies, I suppose. And then just lose Arlen to the Bat. Oh, weird. So somehow, the worst possible hand we kept got the opponent to scoop on turn 3. Lucky. Sometimes it's the way it goes when you're playing Arena. Actually, when you're just playing Magic in general. Let's keep it. This is always tough, because I don't know if I need to be trying to Thundering Raiju on turn 3 or not. Like, I feel like maybe? But I think I'm just going to go for damage here. So, I mean, it's just as well. Like, we could do that and then just, like, go for the throat the Thundering Raiju. So it's probably better to just wait. What even is that? Moon Silver Key. Search your library for an artifact card of mana value, mana ability, or basic land card. Search your library for an artifact with... Oh, with a mana ability or a basic land card. Okay, sure. That's a card. Yeah, let's go here, I guess. And then just save some big damage in case there's a sweeper or something. Nope, there's a Thran Spider. That will do a great job blocking some things. I could play this, and then can't do that. Alright, well, we're just going to do this then. You want to block some things? Block some things. Ooh, they're taking a lot here. All right, down to 5. I mean, this is the benefit of every creature just attacking with haste. Oh, look. Life Linker. Okay. They would go to 8. Assuming they block here, block this, take 2, 3, 4. And then they'd be at 4, and then we'd likely strike them down to 1. Don't like that. We could Thundering Raiju, put a counter on one of the 2/2s. They would go to 4, up to 7, block, block, take 2, 4, 5. That's a thing. I think we just shoot this. Like, I'm sitting here debating, but I'm like, I think this is correct. And then we'll just get the damage in we can here. Because now they only have one blocker. So, like, they block here and they take 5. Because they're not doing anything with the colorless mana, I don't think. Okay, that was correct. Oh, definitely cannot keep that. This is only marginally better. Ugh. Alright, this is going to hurt a bit. Come on, 2 mana Duder. That would help so much here. Okay, hey, that's something. We'll take it. Let's just attack here. Then next turn we can Raiju, get in with at least 2 3/3s, probably 3/3 and a 3/4. Oh, there's Squee though. I'm gonna gamble with Squee in case they have a counter here. Squee will just go to the graveyard. Nope, or it could just get exiled because everything still exiles in standard. Alright, you have a Cryptic Coat. Congratulations. I think I'm attacking. Block and trade for the 3/3. Sounds good. Nope, they said they're not interested. They would rather do that and get rid of the Thundering Raiju. That also makes sense. Alright, sounds like a plan. Probably just have another Cryptic Coat or something to sweep the board here. Tough Cookie. Alright, wasn't expecting to see that. Good card, though. Alright, another Raiju. This gets countered. Did not get countered. Because it's gonna get losted? I'm assuming. Yep. Alright, makes sense. You know what? We'll just attack with this, I guess. And then try to put counter here. See if we can turn this into a 4/4. We can. Alright. I mean, they can do a lot of things here. They can still turn a food into a 4/4. Now they can return a coat. There's a lot of things going on here still. Alright, we'll try to kick this. And then I'm going to try to grow this. Well, that failed. But it still becomes a 3/4, so I think I'm just attacking with all of it. My opponent has to kill something or block something here, so I don't know. I mean, I guess they could block Ruby with Chrome Shark and call it good. Sack the cookie, gain some life. But yeah, that's not bad. Go to 10 and then go down to 3. Oh, to 5, actually. I did terrible math there. All right. He can turn an artifact into a 4/4, I believe. All right. So that's a big 8-ball. Going to 8. Doing nothing with this. Can't really attack here to any effectiveness, so we'll just pass. If that was a lightning strike, then we could have done something. But otherwise, I think we're just dead skis here. Yep. All right. Okay, this seems solid. We could rock with this. I think this is a fairly obvious start. I mean, the thing is, this hand is keepable, but it's not stellar. We do have to still find some other lands, some stuff to do on the coming turns. Because turn 3 is nice, or turn 2 is nice, but turn 3 is where we're going to find out if we actually get to do anything important. Alright, the answer is no. We will not be doing anything important on turn 3 as it stands. I mean, I say that. If we were to get an Iconoclast, we'd at least be able to attack with a couple of 3/3s, so that's something. Down comes a bat. No, Tenacious Underdog. Okay. That's a real thing. I mean, I guess. Like, what else am I going to do? If they block, they lose the underdog because of the etchings. Okay, so. Now, I could have just Lightning Strike that out of the way, but it wasn't worth wasting a Lightning Strike to effectively force through 2 damage, because that's all we'd have been doing there. And I'm glad we held on to it. That is a much better target. Now, it's going to get real ugly whenever they play a Shieldred next turn, but we can only do so much. 2 cards in the graveyard. Creature's also pretty rough here. Mostly because, like, they block a 2. Assuming we get to play Squee. They would take 2, 4, 6, 7. Go to 3. But then they attack and make a blocker. So, well, there's a Glissa anyway. Alright, well. Do what we can do. I mean, they're still taking 7. And now if we can get an untapped land, Thundering Raiju's practically lethal. Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, we're going to keep it. I don't know if double Godric is good here or not. But we'll see. There's probably something to that. Glimpse. Alright, well, there's some ramp action happening. I guess we just go here? My logic being, we get to Godric next turn, and then if something happens, we could Adaptive Godric the following turn, so that's fine. Spelunkin. Here comes some extra life for them. Nope, it was not a cave, right? Because that'd be a cave to gain 4? Yeah. Alright, what else we got? Light up the night. Good to know that that's a thing. Alright, get in there for 5. I mean, that much mana, anything can happen, so I'm not even going to try to predict. Alright. Wow, nothing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Till they play like Titan. Oh no, they didn't even have that. Okay. So let's say they would have played Titan, because then they have 2 blockers, right? For our 2 best things. They would have been at 8. Then it'd take 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they definitely would have survived. That would have been tough. Oh no, Godric would have flown at that point. So they would have taken 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I guess we still could have won that, even if they had a Titan with that. Okay, interesting. Okay, we'll keep this. This is an interesting sequence here because we can turn 1, Commander faces Kakazan. Turn 2, Ruby into Evolving Adaptive. And then that gives us several kinds of options on turn 3. Now, that being said, Ruby could also just get hit with No More Lies immediately, and then we're just going to be sad. Looks like that is not the case. Opponent? What are we doing here? So whatever it is, we know it's not a Fading Hope, but Fading Hope doesn't have a target right now, because that's a targeted creature. So if there's a pause, it's probably just like a draw spell or something. Okay, and then we go ahead and just play Evolving Adaptive. Alright, so that's a strong turn 2. Yep, that's what we thought. So the next turn we get to play... I mean, they might just like... I was going to say, get rid of all of our permanents here. Would have been a legit play. Alright. I think because I value Thundering Raiju and Arlen both more against a deck that appears to be some type of control-ish deck, I'm probably just going to play Godric here. And if it'll probably get countered. Oh, did not. What? Boy, what's about to happen to us? I mean, I would have loved to have played our 4-mana things if I'd have known this was the turn. Alright, then it must just be a sweeper next turn then, right? Okay, this is obviously some type of control pile. Oh, it's that. Okay. Fair. So we're going to be reanimating some things. Just which reanimator spell do you have? That's the question. If you found one. Nope, they did not find one. That is game. Okay, well, that was weird. Would have been interesting to see what happened if they would have got one of those into play. If we could have played around it in any way, but... looks like this will work. Alright. Yeah, I guess we keep it. Okay, that helps. That gives us a little bit of play here. We can find an untapped red source, then which they should all be untapped on turn 3. That would be really cool. I mean, I could make that a thing, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go for more damage here. They could have just got the treasure and then had a Godric ready to go, but no such thing. That's sad. Do we squee here? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like we just attack. And then just let them kill whatever they're going to kill. Yeah, that makes sense. Then I think we do this. Play this. Hope they don't sweep the board here next turn. Because the plan then would be to go Commando face Kakazan and the Godric and then have Squee for backup. Oh, they're going to get lost. Okay, cool. Opponent says GG. Alright, we'll take it. Yes, please. I think we're just going to go here. Ah, tough. I was hoping that would have been a land, because we kind of had multiple plays already lined up this turn. Was hoping for a little more value there. Now we need an untapped land real bad. Come on, deck. We got an open window here. You treated us like garbage. Alright, well, that's a bit sad. Now I think we're in trouble against mono red here. Oh boy. There was a lot of ways this could have went. That was not it. Okay, that's actually fine. We will take that. That's not nearly as bad of a turn as we were expecting to see. Okay, that helps. That'll get us a card. Get us some extra damage in here. And lightning strikes. Excellent. Love it. And if we can get an untapped land, then we might just be lethal straight up here. Samet gets to block with no fear because of first strike. Oh man, did we just pull this off? Sure, let's go. I guess I could have just played Godric there, would have been the same thing, right? Yeah. Would have been exactly 9, but either way. Wow. Alright, didn't think we were going to get there. Sweet. Oh no. Mulligan that. A little bit better. Get rid of that. Play this. See if we can find a 2-mana creature. We did. Look at that. Can I safely turn this into a 3/3? We can. Never know, because sometimes you try to do it, there's a play with fire, and then you just don't get anything, and it sucks. Oh, they played a tap land. We're going to get to do some things, folks. We're getting 2 cards this turn at a minimum. Love that. Get some more fuel. Nah, fuel, not land deck. Fuel. Come on now, let's try again. Much better. That'll do it. Yeah, even if they had something like a... oh, I was thinking maybe they potentially play Brotherhoods in there, but this still wouldn't have been bad for us. Alright, that'll do it. Turn 4. Ooh, alright, what are we looking at here? Yeah, we'll try this. We have a couple turns to draw land. There's also some scenarios where I guess we could have played turn 1 adaptive into turn 2 iconoclast. Would have been more than reasonable. But I think we're just going to play this here. If they have a kill spell, fine. They'll try to kill it, and then we'll just attack with the 2/2 and Squee and company. Virtue. Oh, that's going to make Squee sad, isn't it? But you know what? Still worth it. Oh, interesting. Not blocking Squee. Wonder if they're going to exile it here or something. Because that would be believable. Nope, just to go for the throat. Interesting. I don't know what the opponent's doing here. I guess we're just attacking. If I go to 8... I'm going to do this and just plus Arlen. Don't want to make the wolves yet, because if there's a sweeper here, that would just be silly. Shieldred. Can we outrace Shieldred here? They block. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That does not kill Shieldred. Alright, let's go. Okay. They did not block Squee. I guess they were afraid of the lightning strike. Wow. Okay. Sure. I mean, at this point, we know Shieldred's not attacking. So that's not a thing. Urtai. Alright. And we'll get to draw, so that's fine.
Retreat into the night.
Okay. We'll put that down. And we'll put this down. And we'll lightning strike the opponent. And then we'll attack for lethal. Alright, that worked out. Even against a Shieldred. Deck don't care about your Shieldred. We ain't paying that Shieldred no never mind. Alright, cool. Oh no, have to mulligan that. This is a little bit better. I guess Arlen's gotta go? Yeah, that's a tough one. Oh man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to race here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I just play this and make a treasure. Of course, because I did this, I'll draw a land now, but nah. What are you gonna do? Oh, Warden and a black land. That's not what I expected to see. Oh, double Warden. That's annoying. Of course, we drew the land. Ah, such is life, I guess. Alright, let's go here and see if they give us a card or not. Okay, a lightning strike could be helpful. There's some scenarios where that could be good. Especially if we get an untapped land. That gives us multiple options here. Because we could Iconoclast plus Godric. We could Lightning Strike plus Squee. I think there's a lot of scenarios that would be viable here. If there is an untapped land, we are definitely going to be on the Lightning Strike plus Squee plan, I believe. Or we can just not do any of those things. Actually, hold on. We could play this as a 2/2 and still Lightning Strike a thing. Yeah, let's do that, because then this gives us a chance to get a card, possibly. And then we'll just Lightning Strike that guy. And then attack. Alright, they are going to give us a card. Come on, land. Oh, no. Actually, Ruby's not bad either. Because then we can still, in a situation where we get a land, we could land Ruby Godric and get in with the flyer. Or we could just save Godric. Alright, well, it didn't matter anyway. Alright, let's keep it and see what happens. Opponent's username's a little confusing. It's a 4-letter O 8th wonder. I don't know if that's supposed to be a 48th wonder or the 408th or 4-toe 8th wonder. I don't know what they're trying to say. A lot of things they could be saying. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, assuming on all of them. Wicked roll. Actually, do I go treasure? Yeah, let's go treasure here. I feel like this is going to be a game where we have to Arlen. Alright, what you got for us? 4 leaders call. Well, that's unfortunate. Yep, you got it. This is going to hurt. Alright, well, we at least have some reasonable answers here. You know what? I should have waited. I should have waited. In case they decide to attack or something, then I could do it. I don't know. We'll see. Because we might have got him into a situation where we, like, double block, and then that's a thing, but, I don't know. Exactly, they had another one. Gosh dang it. Alright. We'll just get rid of this. Okay, what else you got? Nothing. We need something that are not lands. That would be real nice.
Humans and werewolves exist.
All right.
Delicate balance. Two's company. Three's a pack.
Might as well attack. Could have attacked with both, I suppose. There would have been reasonable. All right, an Animpakal, sure. Obviously, we're just going to block some 1/1s here. Yeah, unfortunately, we've now reached the point that we need some other types of attackers, or we're not going to get to do much here. And unfortunately, we're just drawing lands.
Wait for the perfect moment to strike.
All right. They do have mana, so they'll probably play 2 things on their turn. So Arlen is not going to stay as a wolf. Would be helpful, because that could be one of the few ways we can actually get some damage in. Alright. Cool. I mean, that double triggers Animpakal, I suppose. But, not a lot else. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move on. We just drew too many lands to really even be competitive here. I have to mulligan that one. Alright, we'll keep this. Probably got to get rid of a... Well, actually, I don't even know. This is tough. This is tough. I'm going to gamble and keep the Thundering Raiju. Oh no, against red, this might have been a mistake. Especially on the draw. Yeah, if we don't get a third land, really a third and a fourth, this is probably going to be scary. We'll see what happens, though. Alright. Does limit the number of cards in their hand, though, I suppose. No attacks. No lightning strikes, please. More spell spear. Alright, that's fair. Well, we already know that means there's a... Oh, I was going to say a rage. But that ended up not happening. I mean, Mize? Not like there's much else we can do here. Lightning Strike maybe kind of matters. One's at a lot of life, though. We're going to flip the spear. Alright. Fair. And that has Ward 2. So we'd have to lightning strike it with everything here. Oh, what is the best thing to be doing? I think we kind of have to. It sucks, but is that the thing we have to do? Man, I think so. That's brutal. But yeah, alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play this. No attacks. So at least if they do have a rage or something here, it's like minimal damage. Like, it's Still doesn't make us happy, but, you know, it's whatever. Okay. We can block like... Actually, I don't know if we care about that, ultimately. I think if we're going to block... I guess if we are, we're going to block like this. That's fine. I think that works. We're still going to take a lot, but... this feels like maybe it'll be a manageable amount. Okay. They opted not to do anything here and just let us go to 8. Not gonna lie, that feels concerning. That they were just like, ah, that's fine. That seems like a reasonable number. It's not a lightning strike or something. They would just use that to kill a creature, right? At least it feels that way. Okay, we'll attack with just Thundering Raiju. Oh crap, I could have attacked with Samut too. What am I doing? Samut, oh no. Oh no, Samut has Vigilance. I was so thinking about blocking, like of course I should have attacked with that. That'd have been 3 more points. Oh well, if the opponent lives at 3 or less, we'll know where it came from. A 1-mana thing by chance deck? That would be appreciative. Actually, that doesn't even matter. We'd have to take a point to play it, whatever it is. If the 2-mana thing, we could use Ruby. Alright, that's fine. And then block with this. Oh, that was a dumb no attack. The opponent being at 5 would have made such a big difference here. This guy also has prowess. Fair. I mean, same reasonable blocks here. I mean, what else are we going to do? If it's a rage, this is fine. Okay, it's a play with fire. That doesn't change much. Okay. Alright, that would have been it, for sure. Yeah, so despite the bad play there, I mean, we would attack, opponent goes to 6, and then put the counter there, that kills them. We could play Adaptive into Godric, that kills them. So, yeah, somehow got away from Mono Red with them having a pretty good start there, but we lucked out. Yeah, interestingly, this is tough, right? Because the changes I want to make sort of possibly slow the deck down a little bit. Like, I kind of want 1 less Adaptive to be able to play an extra Ruby. But then there's also times against just, like, double Bat that it would be nice just to be able to play, like, 2 Play with Fire, to be able to kill the Bat and get one of your things back. But realistically, and this is going to be crazy because I actually like it, but Arlen might be the weak card in the deck. Mostly because there's not that many control decks right now. Now, if you're playing against, again, some blue-white control, Dimir control, maybe even Domain, like, then Arlen actually has some good traits that are actually beneficial in those matchups. And Arlen did do well in a couple of games here in this video, but maybe Arlen is the card to cut. So if you're thinking, and I'm going to leave this list as is, but if you want to make some updates and you maybe don't own Arlen, and to be fair, I get it. Arlen's been around a little bit. You may not want a crafter, understand. Then I would cut the 2 Arlen and play an additional Ruby and maybe even find room for another Thundering Raiju. If you don't have those, then I would consider 2 of something that you don't have for 2 Play with Fires. I think any combination of those would probably help the deck out. That being said, what we did play today was 4 Commando Face Kakazan, 4 Evolving Adaptive, 4 Charming Scoundrel, 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Yavimaya Iconoclast, 3 Ruby, Daring Tracker, 3 Godric, 3 Squee, 3 Samut, 3 Thundering Raiju, 2 Arlen Pax Hope, 7 Mountain, a Sekinzan, Beseiju, 5 Forest, 4 Copperline Gorge, 4 Carplusian Forest, and 2 Rockfall Vale. And if you're looking for really other fun, sweet deck that's Not your typical mono red. This one ramps and goes real big with the cool reanimations type thing. You should check that video out because it was actually surprisingly fun and good. That's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.